Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It's my honor as chairman of the House Public Safety Committee, on behalf of this august body, to recognize and celebrate the incredible career in law enforcement, one that spans nearly 5 decades, of Colonel Gary Settle. Colonel Settle recently retired as the Superintendent of the Virginia State Police after serving with dedication, integrity, and a deep commitment to public safety. For the past 7 years, he has led the department through some of the most challenging moments in our Commonwealth's history. He's joined today by his wife, Kelly, along with members of the Virginia State Police's command and executive staff who are with us in the gallery. If they could please stand so we can know who they are up there. Earlier this month, we officially honored your service, Colonel Settle, with the adoption of HJ 616, a framed copy of which I am pleased to be able to present to you today. So, there you go. From his first days as a patrol trooper leading the Virginia State Police, Colonel Settle has served with honor, steady leadership, and an unwavering commitment to protecting the people of Virginia. His leadership has helped guide the department through difficult times that have tested not only law enforcement, but our entire Commonwealth. Under his watch, so again, this was not an uneventful 7 years as a superintendent, right? We had a lot that happened. Under his watch, the state police played a critical role in responding to major events, including the Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville, the tragic mass shooting at the Virginia Beach Government Center. We had the big Lobby Day rally here in 2020 here at the state capitol, which kept all of us safe. We appreciate that. The department's response to the U.S. Capitol on January 6th and an active shooter incident at Bridgewater College all happened under Colonel Settle's leadership. And beyond those high-profile moments, you led the agency through natural disasters, the COVID-19 pandemic, police-involved shooting investigations, dignitary visits, domestic terrorism threats, and I think on a day like today, we really appreciate your efforts to keep our roads safe and clear of snow. I think you were saying earlier you're glad that you're not in charge of keeping 95 clear of the snow and keeping the traffic moving today. So it's a day that you get to have off here in your retirement, well deserved. Through it all, Colonel Settle's been a steady hand, a voice of reason, and a leader who's earned the respect of his peers and the gratitude of Virginians across the nation. Your legacy will be felt for years to come, not just in the department you led, but in the communities you worked so hard to protect. I now yield to the delegate from Fauquier, Delegate Webert, as Colonel Settle is his constituent.
Mr. Speaker.
Delegate has the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I've had the privilege of knowing Gary and Kelly Jo for quite a while, and I've had the honor of calling him friend. I may break out, I'm sorry. Gary and Kelly have been active in our community for decades, years, and their leadership is with love. So the first time I actually got to hang out with Gary really was at the Sperryville Volunteer Fire Department fireworks, which you need to come because they give an awesome show. And I will tell you that Kelly Jo runs the show. Gary just does whatever she says. But, Mr. Speaker, having seen how they've treated our community, when Governor Northam appointed Gary as superintendent of the state police, the first thought that came through my head was, our Commonwealth is in good hands. And Mr. Speaker, Delegate Simon outlined some of the things that Gary has been able to lead our state troopers through. And I'd like to point out that our state troopers were steadfast through it all. And Rappahannock County is a special county. They do a lot with a little, and big things come out of Rappahannock. The food to table, whole thing came out of Rappahannock. And Mr. Speaker, Gary and Kelly Jo, because I'm always going to include her when it comes to Gary, they are Rappahannock. And so, Mr. Speaker, on the floor today, I'll just say that, and I'll say to Gary, this good old boy from Fauquier will tell this good old boy from Rappahannock that they've done Rappahannock proud. They've done Rappahannock proud. And now, Mr. Speaker, I'd like to yield it back over to the delegate from Fairfax.
Delegate from Fairfax, Delegate Simon.
So Mr. Speaker, thank you. So again, we want to thank you. I hope that the whole body will join me here in just a moment. And thank you, Colonel Sell, for your decades of service to the Commonwealth. We congratulate you on your well-earned retirement, and we wish you the very best in your very next chapter. And we all give him a big round of applause.
Yeah. Colonel Settles and Mary Jo, we want to thank you for your commitment, your dedication, and most importantly, the heart that you've given to the Commonwealth. On behalf of the Commonwealth and behalf of the House of Delegates, I want to say thank you. Thank you very much.